What if I told you that no matter what women say on dating apps, in surveys, or in casual chats, there's a certain type of man that almost all of them secretly imagine? A man who crosses cultural, generational, and even personal preference boundaries. Now, here's the twist. Most women won't admit this out loud. Why? Because it can sound old-fashioned, out of touch, or even a little controversial today. But after years of paying attention, listening to real conversations, studying relationships that actually work, and diving into female psychology, I've noticed a consistent pattern. There's a certain archetype, a blueprint, that shows up again and again in women's private daydreams about the ideal man. And it's not about having the most money, the best looks, or the highest status, though those can help. It's about something more basic, something instinctive. I'm going to walk you through the exact traits that make up this dream man. It's a combination of qualities that spark attraction women rarely talk about, but definitely feel. This isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about understanding what real masculine energy looks like, and why some guys seem magnetic while others, no matter what they achieve, still struggle. Let's break it down. First, the protector who doesn't need to prove himself. Every woman, even if she denies it, wants a man who makes her feel safe physically, emotionally, and mentally. But here is the key. The guy she actually dreams of doesn't strut around trying to prove how tough he is. This isn't about being the loudest in the group or throwing fists to show dominance. It's about quiet confidence, the kind of strength that doesn't need to be put on display. I once saw this at a party. Some guys were loud, trying to impress with wild stories, and then there was one guy calm, centered, and completely at ease. Guess who the women naturally gravitated toward? The true protector has qualities like situational awareness. He notices what's going on, reads the room, and stays alert. He's calm under pressure instead of adding to chaos. He brings stability. He has firm boundaries, but without aggression. His no carries weight, without yelling. And of course, his physical presence, not about muscle size, but posture, movement, and owning space with quiet confidence. Women are always scanning for safety cues. The dream man allows them to exhale, drop their guard, and just be themselves. He isn't controlling, he's dependable. Second, the leader who leads to serve. Women admire men who can lead, but not the dictator type. They want someone whose leadership uplifts others, rather than feeding his ego. Real leadership blends strength with humility, confidence with empathy. I've seen this in a friend who naturally takes charge when needed, but always keeps everyone in mind. If his girlfriend is stressed, he doesn't complain, he steps in, picks up the slack, and makes life easier, not harder. That's the kind of leadership women deeply value. This type of man has vision. He knows where he's going, and can explain it clearly. He has decision-making ability. He doesn't freeze when choices need to be made, but also considers others. He shows emotional intelligence, he picks up on needs, and adjusts. And above all, his strength is used in service, not for control. Third, the man with mystery and depth. This isn't about playing games or being vague, just to keep her guessing. It's about being someone with real layers, a man who isn't revealed all at once. Women enjoy discovery. If everything is spilled on date one, there's no intrigue, no unfolding. True mystery comes from genuine depth, intellectual curiosity, emotional richness, private accomplishments, and an inner world that gets revealed slowly. He shares selectively, letting trust and intimacy grow naturally. And here's the truth, you can't fake this. You have to actually be someone worth discovering. Fourth, the steady man who can still be vulnerable. Women don't want an emotionless robot, but they also don't want someone who's unpredictable and unstable. The sweet spot is a man who is grounded, reliable, and emotionally consistent, but who also shares pieces of his struggles when the moment is right. This means keeping a steady baseline, knowing how to hold space for others when they're upset, and being selectively vulnerable, so intimacy deepens without becoming draining. Finally, the ambitious dreamer who stays grounded. The ideal man has drive, goals, and vision, but he doesn't lose himself in ambition. He pursues big things while staying present in his relationships. I've seen men build careers, businesses, or creative projects while still making their partner feel like part of the journey, not an afterthought. That balance, being driven but still connected, is magnetic. It's about chasing goals without leaving your loved ones behind. If this resonates with you, hit subscribe for more insights on relationships, psychology, and building authentic masculine strength. And let me know in the comments which of these traits do you feel you already have, and which are you working on. At the end of the day, the dream man isn't a fantasy, he's real, and becoming him starts with a choice. The choice to grow into the best version of yourself.